Gather round, everyone, and hear again the tale of Drakfu. Welcome back, everybody. Happy Hump Day, happy Wednesday, as we continue on in the Spires, Drak. So we've gotten quite a bit done. We've at least made our starting place in this area, so we don't have to worry about that too much. We've established Axfall. We've established our new outpost, which is going to be the Smuggler's Den. We've also talked to the Arakoa. We've got lots of stuff to do, and the first thing we're going to start off with was our buddy who was dealing with some wasp problems. So we'll go ahead and help him out, and then we'll start helping out the other guys around the area. So first of all, let's just head over here, and I believe these are... No, these are not. These wasps up here, these widow wasps, are the ones that you need to take out to solve his little problem. So here we go. Like I said, happy Wednesday, everybody. I hope everybody's having a good week so far. For me, it's obviously busy because I'm actually getting ready to start things off with the podcast week so that I can get some editing done as well as other things that need to be done for the podcasts. And once again, I know that that's frustrating for a few people, but thanks to those who actually do show their support for it. I really do appreciate it. It always kind of bugs me that I have to resort to stuff like this, but unfortunately, kind of a necessity at this point. As much as I love the Let's Play content, unfortunately the Let's Play content is just not likely to bring in the big bucks like it does, say, for the Game Grumps or other channels like that. So I have to find other ways, and thankfully I'm doing podcasts, and I love podcasting, so it just kind of works out. So I can do this as kind of side content, something that I can enjoy with you guys, and then I can work on the podcast being kind of the official product of the channel, and whatnot. They aren't even the official product of the channel, although a lot of podcast stuff does happen on the channel. There we go, that's all 8, so let's go ahead and turn this in with Duskseer Irazar. Come on.
A dark wind is blowing.
Perhaps my rituals will be undisturbed for a few nights at least. Your offer is intriguing, and I think we can come to an agreement. Alright, so not here, not now. I will travel to your people to make arrangements soon. For now, be gone. Leave me in peace. Okay, so you need to speak to Taskmaster Gornek in Axfall, so let's go ahead and do that. Not too hard to do. Oh, it's just gonna be a slow way because this Coalfist Grongling, he just doesn't move as fast. Yeah, I know, that says 100%, but does that feel like 100% to you? We have other mounts that move super fast. And not so much for the Coalfist Grongling. Way it goes. Okay, so Taskmaster, we're back! We helped out our buddy.
Sug.
So, not here, not now.
Well done, Commander. Go.
All right. There we are. Oh, man, I was hoping to get that, let that be the chapter, but unfortunately not. Oh, but we did get this one from Proficitioner Galgar.
Oh.
Best deals anywhere.
Commander, 2 goblin smugglers, Mixie and Trixie Weldblast, came through here recently and went off towards the bog to the east. They had drilling equipment but weren't carrying any weapons, sir. I'd bet anything that they'll have materials we'd want, and they could that they could use some protection in return. Commander, I think seeking them out would be a good idea.
So you need to seek out Mixie Weldblast in Merkbog. This is just another quest that we can get done in the immediate area. So actually... Before we do that, though, as you can see, we can go in a bunch of different directions now, now that we've taken care of that. But let's go ahead and start things off with some of the stuff that's nearby, and one of which is a quest involving the Arakoa. So, quick magica while we fly back to Vale Terokk. Okay, we are back in Vale Terokk, so let's go ahead and go further north of Vale Terokk and go ahead and grab the... item that Rashad was talking about, as well as try and meet up with some Shadow Priests. Or, Talon Priests, sorry, that's what they actually call themselves in-game. So, here we go, let's cross this bridge, and you can already see a Arakoa hut right off the path. And yet another corpse. So, Skizik, let's go ahead and talk to him. Hooks have been run through his limbs and a shattered hand insignia carved into his beak. It seems the orcs found him first, so search him for the gavel. Okay, and you can also get this quest, Mother of Thorns. Beneath Skizik's outstretched hand, letters are scrawled into the dirt.
Thorn. Mother.
Ravagers brought in by the Shattered Hand have taken over the aviary and are breeding fast. If left alone, they could be swarming the entire area, including Vale Terokk, in a matter of days. Okay, so you need to take care of these Shadeback Ravagers as well as the Shadeback Thorn Mother. So we'll go ahead and take care of that, but also we have this egg that has a quest. Icky's Egg. Miraculously, the single egg has eluded the Ravagers. A small tag has been lovingly tied around the base of the egg. It reads, Icky. Okay. So all we have to do is get Icky hatched. Not too hard. Eee! Hatch him. And there you go, now you can get him as a pet. The hatchling springs immediately to flight, then looks at you expectantly and cheeps. Oh, but wait first. Baby bird. Icky cheeps again, then begins gnawing on his foot. Looking around across the nearby hillside, you spy tiny Ravager grubs inside along the grass. So while we're taking care of the Ravagers, we can also feed these little grubs to him. So let's go ahead and start grabbing them. Oh man, it looks like some monstrous Kaleri were actually living in the area. Now, somebody did actually ask me in the Burning Crusade playthrough, like, what is a Kaleri? Is it like a unique bird or anything like that? No, it's just a unique bird to the Iroquois. It's more like a pet raven, is the way that I've always understood it. If that's wrong, then obviously people like Nobble will come in and correct me, and I'm okay with that. Because I'm not saying that I'm a lore expert. I am far from. This is why I have resources like Nobble that I can rely on. Here we go.
Work complete.
There we go. And that's the final Ravager grub, and here is the Thorn Mother. Holy crap, that is a nasty Ravager design now. It's been incorporated. That was actually one of the coolest parts of Burning Crusade was the Ravagers, and I'm so glad that they got a facelift, as it were, for this expansion. It's so worth it for them to have it. And it looks like, unfortunately, all of the Ravagers have been killed by this Druid, no doubt. So I guess I gotta wait until they all get back here. Come on, I need some Shadeback Ravagers. You know what, since we're probably gonna have to wait on this one, let's go ahead and get a quick questing break going. Go! There we go. So now we have all 5 Shadeback Ravagers. Unfortunately, we had to fight the Druid for additional kills. But okay, let's turn this into Icky. Icky looks up to you, foot clamped at its beak, and lets out a muffled cheep. Oh, here's some grubs, buddy. You hold the handful of grubs out, steel yourself, and prepare to chew them up as a mama bird would. Thankfully, Icky snatches them from your hand before you can proceed. Apparently, Kaleri don't do that. There we go. So, yay! Icky chirps excitedly and flutters away, unfortunately. But I believe later on you'll get a male that will give you Icky as a little pet that you can get. So now that we have the Mother of Thorns taken care of, unfortunately I think you have to go all the way back to Vale Terokk to turn it in. But we're going to keep moving forward north because we're going to try and find the Talon priests in the area. And this is actually where you find the first one. Oh, but it looks like the Shattered Hand has also been here for Ishal. This is where Talon Lord Ishal would be, or Talon Priest Ishal. Let's go ahead and use the Elixir of Shadows, and there he is.
Shadows gather.
Not what I was expecting when I heard that Iskar was sending help. No matter, you'll have to do.
Okay, Ishal's Orb.
The adherents came for me, but I was already hiding. I watched from the shadows as they ransacked my hut. Then I watched the Shattered Hand orcs arrive and butcher them like dinner fowl. Seems everyone is after us these days. One of those orc thugs made off with my scrying orb. I will be needing it back if I'm to be any of use to Iskar.
Beware the burning sky.
Okay. The new neighbors.
The Shattered Hand clan is made up of orcs who can call no other clan home. They are sadistic warriors who maim their bodies, perhaps in a show of solidarity, or perhaps they simply enjoy the pain. It does not matter. What matters is that they are expanding their territory, butchering anyone in their path. They must be dealt with.
Tread carefully.
Okay, so you need to take care of 15 Shattered Hand orcs as well as get a Shawl's orb back. So we'll go ahead and take care of that because right next to us is the Shattered Hand camp. So as you can see, they're pretty nasty customers, just like we expected from Tanan Jungle. But we gotta find their boss for Ishal's orb, so we're gonna go ahead and look for him first. And I believe you can get a bonus quest in here. Yeah, here we go. So it's with this little egg. Ravager egg, a sweaty, pulsing egg, no doubt flush with Ravager larvae. A swift cook should take care of these. So kick 10 Ravager eggs in Camp Thornscar. Yay! Boom! And we're gonna punch this one too! I'm sure somebody in PETA will hate me today, but I don't care, because punching eggs is fun. Why wouldn't you think it's fun? Are you anti-fun? I think you're anti-fun. I'm not anti-fun. I'm having plenty of it. Alright, so let's go ahead and kick this egg. Oh, and another Shattered Hand. See, already we're making lots of progress on Shattered Hand orcs. We need to find the boss, because he has a Shawl's orb. Want to make sure that we get that first. Oh, by the way, punt! So mean. There it is. So there's a Shawl's orb. Let's go and take care of these guys to get to it. So another 7. There's a Shawl's orb. And egg. Okay, so we need 2 more eggs, and then we just got to kill off a bunch of Shattered Hand. Not too bad. Let's see. There we go. That's all 10, and now we can turn this in. Strangely satisfying. Yes, it is, in fact. All right. Oh. Oh, for a second there, I thought that tree was glowing. I'm like, oh, lumber, lumber. Gotta get the lumber. Crap. And the same druid that I was dealing with earlier is back. Okay, well, we gotta worry about some respawns. Oh, we haven't even a rogue to deal with. This is not good! I didn't want to deal with people. Oh, and we have some timber up here. Go ahead and grab that. There we go. You know what? This is only gonna give me 1, but I'll take this guy, because better than nothing. Screw you. I got his mark.
It's too far.
Boom! Screw you, you took my credit. Alright. Okay, we'll take care of the Ravager. Oh, the Ravager does count. Nah, never mind. Ravager doesn't count, it's just the orc on top of it that died. Okay. We need 5 more. And we're gonna be fighting a rogue and druids to get it. There we go. That cuts it down to 3. And oh dang it. I was hoping to just kick the thing and kill it instantly. Okay, so that's 2 more. 2 more. Oh, I can already see 1. Let's go ahead and kill him. Then we'll grab this guy and tag him. I might have just confused a few people. What is tagging? Oh, actually, this is a rare, so he's not even gonna count anyway. Ooh! Epic boots. Are those worth it? No, they're male. Dang you, Drak Steelmaw. You suck. Tagging is basically when you make at least 1 hit on something so that you get credit for the kill. Sometimes it seems a little mean to do that to some people who are just trying to get their quest done just as much as you are, but sometimes it's necessary because then they're just outright trolls who don't care. They'll just come in and clear out a camp just so you can't succeed. So yeah, it's one of those things where it's just unavoidable. Somebody's gonna end up looking like a dork or douchebag rather, and either way, it's either probably gonna be you or it's not gonna be you. You're gonna be the one that's angry. It doesn't really matter.
This curse has not broken me yet.
So Ishal's orb.
Have you found the orb?
Yes, I have.
Something's not right. She's been tampered with. Someone else has used my orb to enter the realm of shadows.
The Talon King will guide us.
So, new neighbors.
Blood for blood, as it should be.
Oh, and we get a nice new belt with it. Is it still an upgrade even as a green? Let's see, where is it? 531, I believe it was a 572. There it is. Yes, it actually is, so we'll go ahead and upgrade to it. Behind the Veil.
Soon after the orcs swept in, Vela Kraz was laid to waste by a beam of light from Skyreach.
Michelle's eyes glass over as he peers into his orb.
It seems they missed their true target. Zelik is still here, still there, hiding in the realm of shadow. And someone else as well. The orc assassin who used my orb. Take this, drink it in Vela Kraz, and find Zelik. Oh, and be careful. It's a little more potent than the last one. You'll see.
Keep to the shadows.
Okay. So, Purple Dragon Turtle, let's go ahead and make our way past the Shattered Hand Orc camp and find Talon Priest Zelik, who's actually not too far away. We just gotta go way further north. So, past Camp Thornscar, past even up this area with the boars. Boars actually were another great source of meat if you wanted to get some savage feasts. It's great. Not as good as the River Stompers, mind you, but it was still at least something. So here's Vela Kraz. This was the when we came in here for the first time and we saw the beam come down, this is where the beam hit. In fact, you can actually see the trail of it following. So, yeah. Weapon of mass destruction, man. So let's go ahead and use this. Now, this one's supposed to be a little bit more potent. Whoa, jeez. Okay. We burp at shadows. Talon Priest Zelik,
What? Who are you? How'd you come cross over to this side?
Talon Priest Zelik sniffs the air and reels.
An elixir. A powerful one at that.
Okay, let's talk
What
to him.
are we without the sky?
Well, you are not stabbing me yet. That's a good sign.
Blades in the dark.
Those orcs got a hold of Ishal's orb, did they? That would explain the dangerous-looking fellow who crossed into this realm shortly before you. Not everyone handles the transition as, well, gracefully as you did. The oaf is still grappling with his own mind, stumbling about and muttering nonsense. Soon he will be drawn into the orb again, which would presumably lead him to Vale Terokk. Better to take him out while he's still befuddled.
Tread carefully.
So you need to take care of Marlock Thornscar and a Feast of Shadows.
Many Erakoa died in Vela Kraz. From the outside, all seems still, empty. But in this place between worlds, death never goes unnoticed. Stray life essences seeps through from the other side, a feast for the beings who prowl here. Slay the shadow creatures here and gather from their corpses the fine dust they produce. I will need much of it to perform the rites of the Talon King.
Keep to the shadows.
Okay, so we need to get some shadow dust as well as take care of Marlock Thornscar. So what he's talking about are these essence fiends. So you got to do is take care of them. And you can take care of these face stealers. You can then take on my appearance. That's not cool. There we go. And we only got, out of 4, we got 1. Yeah, this one's not easy to do. Okay, so let's go ahead and take care of another face stealer. And still nothing. Let's go ahead and grab these guys. There we go. Okay, so that gave us 3, and here is Marlock Thornscar. Let's go ahead and take care of him while we're in the area. Ah, yes, he is bewildered.
I see it!
See what, buddy? I'm sure you don't see anything scary. Or do you? I'm sure you can see a dozen other things, but I'm not thinking of them. Go ahead and grab everything in the area. There we go. There's another 3, so 7 out of 10. Here's another 2. that gave us 1. So we need 2 more. 2 more, and then we can turn these in with Zelek. And get the essence that he needs for something with the Rites of Terokk. Ah, that should do it, if we get all 3, anyway. This should do it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's go ahead and turn these in with Talon Priest Zelek. Let's see what he has to say on the matter. Hi, Zelek, we're back.
Shadows are restless.
So, Blades in the Dark.
He was a big boy, wasn't he? The fiends will make quite a feast of him.
A Feast of Shadows.
You know those elixirs you have been so eagerly quaffing? They are made of this stuff.
Oh, good. I didn't need to know that, buddy.
Good. With this much dust, we can delve deep enough to reach the Talon King's refuge.
Okay, so we actually do get a helmet upgrade here. Woohoo! Epic upgrade! So 605 helm, I will take it. Doesn't really change my appearance much, but back from beyond.
We must begin preparations for the Talon King's return. From within this realm.
Oh, jeez. I feel a cough coming on that. Sorry, that's why I did that.
I can travel quickly to Vale Terokk. You, however, should be returned to the other side. You are powerful and will attract unwanted attention.
Beware the burning
Okay, so do that. Ah, but look here, we have Dark Scryer Rostock. He was actually somebody that we met in Talador.
Shadows
talk to him.
gather.
Oh, good, you're back. Enjoy yourself in there.
Dark wind is blowing.
So, Power Unearthed.
What power could reduce a village to ashes in the blink of an eye? The adherents claim it is the will of Rookmar.
Whoa.
A lie, obviously. They did nothing to earn such power. In truth, they stumbled upon it rather unwittingly, a hole in the ground. Come and visit me near the excavation site just west of here. We must understand their technology if we are to defeat it.
The Talon King will
Okay.
guide us.
See you soon.
Okay, so first of all, let's go ahead and grab this timber. It's just a small timber, but I'll take it.
You want?
Now, I'm going to go meet him at this excavation site because it will actually give me a flight path, but we're not necessarily going to quest there just yet. So I do have another quest that I want to take care of in Vale Terokk, and I want to make sure that we take care of chapters as quick as we are able to. Really quick, is there anything? No, there's nothing nearby that we can take on. So just up this path, you can actually come across a ancient archaeological excavation site for the Apexis. People might remember the Apexis from Burning Crusade. They do exist here, and they were kind of the bane of endgame people's existence, man. You got a lot of Apexis shards in this expansion. Let's go and talk to Dark Scryer
This
Rostock.
curse has not broken me yet.
Seeing is not, in fact, believing.
So Power Unearthed.
Ah, yes, you've arrived just in time.
So hardly working.
Those who were not incinerated at Vela Kraz are forced to help the adherents excavate the very weapons aimed at their heads. Anyone trying to escape is vaporized by the Overseer's Apexis turret. With these effigies, they won't know anyone has anyone has left. Place one near an enslaved worker and observe as it creates a perfect copy. It even cloaks the subject in shadow, so they could slip away safely.
Beware
Okay.
the burning sky.
Legacy of the Apexis.
The Apexis are long gone, but their legacy lies preserved in ancient chambers beneath the rock. Legions of dormant constructs, crystals flush with solar energy, magical techniques lost to the ages. The Apexis left behind caches of immense power, which the adherents of Rookmar have begun to unearth. Bring me the cores of the reactivated constructs patrolling the excavation site. Those crystals are the basis of Apexis technology, and the key to our enemy's devastating power.
Keep to the shadows.
And then Kura the Blind.
Shadows gather.
Soul Sisters.
When I was still a guard in Skyreach, I was tasked with protecting the sisters Viorix and Krashix. They were prodigies, at an age when most sun acolytes could barely read. The sisters conjured familiars of pure sunlight to illuminate their textbooks in the small hours. Now they unravel the secrets of Apexis technology, and their excavation has just breached 2 ancient chambers. Enter those chambers and cut down the sisters before they reap the terrible rewards of their discovery.
Tread carefully.
Okay. Like I said, we're not going to worry about these too much, but we're going to do a quick magic cut while we fly back to Vale Terokk.
What are we?
Okay, we are back in Vale Terokk, so let's go ahead and, Oh, by the way, hi, Icky! So here's where Icky shows back up again. Let's go and talk to him. Icky cheeps at you excitedly. So, Icky, it seems you've made a new friend. So now you get Icky in your pet journal. For me, I have multiple Ickies, because that's the way it worked. So let's go ahead and talk to Rashad first. So the Kaleri Whisperer.
Any word on Skizik?
Here's his gavel.
I see. Well, at least the gavel is safe. As you may have guessed, it is another of the Talon King's relics.
Hey, Mother of Thorns.
Shame about Skizik, Xavieri. That's where Percy came from. Skizik wasn't interested in the runts after he started breeding the big ones full time. To be honest, I never liked those monstrous things.
All right, so 578 Trinket. We're going to go ahead and take that and upgrade it to Rare. That's even better. So here it is. It's a 598. Let's go ahead and replace it with the 516 that we have. Double mastery right now. And then Shadow Sage Iskar.
Back the veil.
Excellent work. Ishal and Zelek have already begun the rites.
We hide.
There you go. Secrets of the Talon Priests. And this actually opens up another thing that we can do with throughout Spires of Iraq as you go along. Let's talk to Rashad.
Hello.
Rites of the Talon Priests.
That gavel was once known as the Beak Breaker. In his final darkest days, Terokk used it to perform grim, damnable acts of sacrifice. It is best not to dwell on those days. Terokk was sealed away deep within the shadows to rest, and perhaps to heal. Making contact with him will take a great deal of effort. So in the meantime, allow me to tell you more of his glorious exploits before his wretched curse took hold. Please, place the gavel upon the effigy.
Farewell, my friend.
So all you gotta do is do this. As you place the gavel at the base of the effigy, Rashad speaks over the shoulder. Or over your shoulder. The Talon King. As Rashad begins reciting a tale of Terokk's glory days, your eyes fall to the twin swords at the effigy's belt. They had seemed so plain and skettish, but now they thrum with power, as if reacting to the Scroll Keeper's words. So, a crude Arakoa effigy adorned with the relics of the old King Terokk. Touch the wing blades to witness one of Terokk's legends. Let's go ahead and do that.
Long ago, a blood main.
Oh crap! It cut it off. It cut him off. I was hoping to get some Frank Welker in this
Glory
here.
of battle. The young chieftain had hoped to incite a war with the Arakoa. But the Talon King came alone, and what ensued was not a war. It was a slaughter.
I don't want to cut off Frank Welker if we don't have to, but yeah, what he was saying before. Long ago, a Bloodmane Pride Lord commanded his hunters to bring him 10,000 Arakoa feathers, and this is why the Talon King then answered by personally visiting the Bloodmane. There we go. As you can see, Terokk was powerful back in his day. All right, let's just keep on going. I want to stay as quiet as possible because I don't know when the next one is going to come up, so just bear with me here. Okay, let's take care of this guy. We gotta get another one going, and I'm not sure we can get it. Zephyr. Okay, we almost have all of these done, but I need to find the Pride Lord. Oh, that's right. We need to take care of the little guys first, and then it... Okay, so... Need 10 more matures, and then 7 more Bloodmane Short Fangs. Ah, but I've killed so many. I killed so many! I need respawns. as you can see, I'm actually sporting the visage of Terokk, which is amazing. I love the fact that they did this. Okay, 14 out of 20. Anything over here? Yep. Take your short fang. Just keep it going, everybody. There we go.
The sweep of his wings, he cut down even the strongest of the Bloodmane, like so many blades of grass.
There you go. So here's another short fang. And here's more short fangs. This should give me another one.
Grace and power matched only by the wind.
He did indeed. As you can see, Terokk is really revered in the Arakoa culture. So I believe the Pride Lord is over here. No? Oh, that's right. Kehoe is actually over here. This is actually an area you will visit as your actual character. And that's where you actually get Kehoe, one of the targets that is needed for... I want to say Axvis, but I think I'm wrong. Let's see. Where is the Pride Lord? Up this way, maybe? Yeah. This makes sense. Okay. And here's the Pride Lord. Okay. Time for us to take him out! We'll take out his buddies, too. Ah, there we go!
Pride Lord was fierce, but he was no match for Terokk. Satisfied that his message was clear, the Talon King left the Bloodmane to pick up the pieces of their broken tribe.
Frank Welker, I love you so much. Have my babies! Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. That voice actor love right there. Sorry. Okay, let's go and talk to Rashad.
Let me tell you a story.
So the Talon King.
That was but one of many such tales. No Arakoa, living or dead, has ever compared to the Talon King.
Farewell.
And so that's but one. Terokk's story gets flooded throughout this whole area, but all you have to do is find more artifacts throughout the Spires of Rock, and then you'll find out more about him.
The rest of the story will have to wait until you've returned from Talon Watch.
So that's kind of your hint that that's where the next artifact lay. We're not going to worry about that right off the bat, because do we have anything else in the immediate area that needs to be taken care of? We do have Mixie. We can take care of that. Did I get Crow's Crook? I think I did. There's Spine Slicer. Up here is where Venom Barb is, and then here is Kehoe. So that's the area that we were in. Let's actually go ahead and meet up with Mixie Weld Blast in Merkbog. It's really close by, and I think it actually does lead to another artifact anyway. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh, actually, not this way. We need to go this way, because this way is going to lead us to Crow's Crook. We don't need that. We need to go this way to Gnarlwood Pass, which actually will put us really close to... never mind, not Spine Slicer. There's another big guy up here, and I think he's just a rare. Oh, and here's some more small timber. We'll grab that on the way, too. The Nest of the Raven Speakers. That's right. Can we even do that? Because I think we actually might need to go, like, do something else, because this is another piece of the story that I don't necessarily want to unearth just yet. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's head back to Vale Terokk. And we actually will head back to, it's Axfall, my bad. Axfall will have the next quest. We'll take care of Admiral Taylor's garrison. So this will be another thing that we can get done. Thankfully, I don't have to go too far. I don't actually have to fly if I don't want to, since everything's kind of nearby. Now, the Alliance outpost, yeah, you want to fly. It's actually quite a bit of distance from here. In fact, it's like right around that area. So there is Admiral Taylor's garrison, just right outside of Axfall. What was Admiral Taylor doing that now the place is destitute? It's desolate. It's dead. And there's ghosts all over the place. That's not good. Okay, let's go and meet with Ukambe.
How you doing, man?
Everyone be dead, man. What did this? I don't know. I see dead people. Huh. Everybody here be dead. This architect spirit not be wanting to fight us. Even in death, he only be wanting to work. Maybe we can break the haze over him and get to the bottom of this. I bet one of the spectral laborers be having in one of his schematics. We can show him to clear his mind.
Keep talking.
Okay, so you need to find Brian Finn's schematic. And I believe it's just right over here. All you gotta do is take care of the Restless Foreman. And he has the schematic. There we go. Oh, actually, no, never mind. He doesn't have it. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and kill off random people. We're just kind of like that. Oh, here's another foreman. Fine. Be difficult, why don't you be? Laborer. You have a schematic. Of course you don't. There we go. Brian Finn schematic. So let's go and talk to, I'm guessing, Brian Finn. Yep, Brian Finn. Okay, let's talk to him. Step out of it, man. Come back to us.
What can I help you with?
Where did all my workers go? They'll be working overtime to finish this. Show the schematic to Brian.
Bless you.
What happened? Where am I?
Light be with you.
I see dead people. I'd recognize one of my schematics anywhere. All right. Thank you, friend. Okay, a parting favor. I don't know what happened. My crew and I must have been the first to fall. My wife, the innkeeper, is in the same stupor you found me in. I could feel it, and there are others with her. Please give the townsfolk peace and show their essence to my wife. That should bring her back from that cold abyss.
Go with honor, friend.
Okay, so you need to gather 6 spectral essence. And I think we'll get one as we go in, too. I am not sure, but let's go ahead and just start things up. So all you gotta do is just kill off these spectral cards. And you start getting spectral essence. So here we go. Okay. There we go. Just keep on killing stuff. We just need 6 of them. It's not gonna be too bad. Spectral doggy. Of course you have spectral essence. Pulled it out of your poop. I don't know why I pulled it out of your poop, but I did. Way it goes sometimes. Oh, ghastly night watch. There's another one, so we're 4 out of 6. Doggy, do you have another one? I'm gonna pull that out of your poop too. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. And yes, I got another one. What the heck? Oh, nothing. Come on. Where is... Oh, Smithy. I think he is actually a target, so I don't think I want to kill him. Nope. Ghastly guard. You have one? Nope. What the heck, man? I just need one more. I'm not gonna kill Smithy. I don't think I need to kill Smithy right now. Nope, not there. What about this? Coerced villager. There we go, that's our final one. Okay, so now we just need to find Alice Finn and free her mind, because the rest will follow. So into the inn we go. And oh, look at all the ghosties. So, where's Alice Finn? Alice Finn. Oh, I think you gotta go downstairs. Okay, so go downstairs. And nope, that's Miri Durand. Oh, no, never mind. The next quest will take us downstairs. Where is Alice Finn? Upstairs, maybe? Alice, where are you? Here's Allison.
You need something?
Alice doesn't seem to acknowledge your presence. Show the spectral essences to Alice.
See you around.
There we go. Who are you? Where's Brian?
Good day to you.
Everything is so hazy. What happened? Who are you? I am Drakfu! You're dead? Yes, you are. Piece of the puzzle. I remember now. Watch Commander Branson told us to stay in the inn. He said we would be safe here. Then that thing broke through and slaughtered everyone. Last thing I remembered seeing was it descending into the larder. So you need to kill the horrific aberration in the
Safe
basement of
travels.
the inn. So that's actually what we just barely saw. So let's go ahead and make our way down to it. We just go down the stairs. And here is the horrific, or Watch Commander Branson. So horrific aberration, but it is the Watch Commander himself. Or what's left of him. There we go. I was promised eternal life. Okay, so let's talk to Alice. Is it dead?
Hello.
I will convince the others of our fate. There's no denying it anymore. Second in command. Wait, I remember something else. Sir Edward. He was shouting, looking for someone. I can't remember who. There were so many screams.
See
Okay,
you
so we
later.
need to find Sir Edward in Admiral Taylor's garrison. So let's go find him. He's actually not that hard to find. All you gotta do is go... right here. So all you gotta do is just go further up into the barracks and you find him. As you can see, these guys have kind of maintained their sanity, at least somewhat. So here's Sir
Greetings.
Edward. If today was any other day, I'd have you court-martialed for being out of uniform. Alright, punishable by death. Traitors, the lot! You've been looking at the last bastion of forces still loyal to Admiral Taylor of the Alliance. I'll be damned if the defectors get away clean. You look like you're ready. Show them how we deal with their kind during times of war. So you need to kill 8 garrison
careful.
traitors. And then Lady Claudia has another
I'm
mission
kinda
for us.
busy.
Prime the cannons. The armory is lost to the traitors. All we have left are these few cannons with no ammunition. Soldier, I need you to recover cannonballs so that we can get these things running. Actually, one more cannon wouldn't hurt either. So you need to recover 10 Iron Coat cannonballs and 1 armory cannon.
Farewell.
Again, not too hard. You just got to make it work. So here are all the cannonballs just strewn about on the floor. And now these soldiers count as the garrison traitors. So let's go ahead and take care of the traitorous champion. And this cannon up here is actually the cannon we need. So there you go. And now we just got to kill off 6 more. And get 7 more cannonballs. Oh, and actually you can, there's also a rare in here. We'll take care of him also. I think he actually gives you a scythe weapon. So it's really good for classes that need to use a polearm. Which has been kind of narrowed, because monks used to use them, now it's pretty much druids. Oh wait, not really, because we have claws and daggers and all that stuff. Scythes are kind of, well, warlocks, I guess. So here is Nas Dumberlin. This will only hurt for a second. Well, what will? Because my fist will hurt for a lifetime. Or in your case, an after-lifetime. So, the spooky scythe you can get. I'll just show it off really quick. It's pretty awesome. I do like the design. Oh, crap. Can I not show it on... Can I not show it on... Oh, there we go. So that's actually a nice design, considering. There are few scythes in the game, so if you want a scythe, that's the way to go. Or make an Affliction Warlock. He has a scythe. Or make a Balance Druid, because he has the Scythe of Elune. I can make my own Worgen. There we go. So that's all of our cannonballs. Now we just need 3 more traitors. And we have an additional quest up here from Benjamin Gibb.
I am forsaken.
3 feet under. I can honestly say I never... actually, let's do the default undead voice. I can honestly say I never thought I'd see the Premier Horde Commander walking through an Alliance Garrison. Then again, I never thought I'd be caught while performing reconnaissance for the Dark Lady and stuffed in a hole in the ground left for dead. I'm clearly not going anywhere without your help. If you could help me out of this hellhole, I'll serve under your banner. My solo run has been decidedly less than pleasant. So you can get him, Benjamin Gibb. He is an unholy death knight and he will join your garrison, so he can counter minion swarms. That's really helpful, actually. Yay! You want to know what we've actually forgot to do? We didn't check our command table, so we'll do that as kind of a wrap-up for today. Let's see. Thank you, Commander. I'll make my way back to your garrison. I saw what I assume is your outpost not far from here. There we go. Okay, so that's all the guys that we need to kill. Let's go back to the Admiral and what was it? It was a Brigadier General and a Captain, I think? Yeah, Sir Edward, so a Lieutenant General. Let's go and talk to Sir Edward. Well fought. For the Alliance!
For the Alliance.
Yo, Lady Claudia.
My nerves.
I hope you're toting a cannon and some balls, soldier. Good job, soldier.
See you around.
Alright, and now we get an additional quest. Oh, you filthy traitor. Okay,
What's your
go and turn
problem?
this in. Admiral Taylor. Admiral Taylor had figured out who was behind all this. He told us to save who we could. He wanted to handle matters himself. We never heard from him again, but we have our orders. Please find him. He went towards the farm.
Have a good one.
Okay. So we need to go find Admiral Taylor. We need to see what the heck he knew that they didn't. Thankfully, he's actually not too far off. You just got to go past... Oh, where is the entrance to it, actually? It's like off in the back. Oh, there we go. So here's the rear entrance, and it leads to it. Oh, I don't care. Leave me be. There we go. So there's the mine that they had, and oh no, crap! Warlock magic out here. Probably even necromancy. Hero, help me down from here. We don't have much time. And here's Ethiel. Ethiel betrayed me. He slaughtered my men and tuned them against... Oh, you have heart, Taylor. I'll give you that. He is long since dead. I suppose there's not much point in disguises anymore. Holy crap! A necromancer! Now, Admiral, it's time to finish what I started. Oh no. Crap! What are you gonna do? Not Admiral Taylor! We just lost Nazgrim, man! No, yeah, that's right. Oh no! And he basically gets made into... Bone Storm! Yes, he is called Soul Scythe, but I don't care. Rise and carry out my will. I'm sorry, Admiral. I don't want to do this. I gotta kill you. Very well, I'll finish you myself. You'll try, and you will fail, because I'm powerful. You've done it. We are free. Okay, so let's talk
Good
to him.
to see you, friend.
From one commander to another, thank you. We've faced off on the field of battle so many times. Sheer, the Jade Forest, Lion's Landing. This is actually from patch 5.1, so don't worry about that. I am glad that I could end my journey with such a worthy adversary. And you can get Admiral Taylor's Cutlass, which is... that's actually not the coolest weapon that you can get out of it, but trust me, you actually get a much better weapon from him later on.
The soldier's
There you
duty
go.
is never done.
So Admiral Taylor's Garrison. You all right, Commander? Yes, I am. They may be Alliance, but Admiral Taylor and his men fought with honor on the battlefield. They deserve our respect. War Chief be praised. An entire garrison be fallen to dark magic. Our work be cut out for us, Commander? We should be going back to base. It's safe there. Safer anyway. Okay, so say goodbye to Admiral Taylor. Unfortunately, the unfortunate part of Warlords is that it's also kind of known as the expansion for casualties. As you guys saw, Orgrim of this timeline, Murad, Admiral Taylor, Nazgrim had died at the in Mists of Pandaria before that. Like, a lot of characters that people were immediately invested in were now dead. and casualties of war, as it were. Oh, and actually, Okaba did say, "I'll be helping the Emerald find his way to his people. I'll be meeting you back at the camp." Okay, so let's go back to Axfall. Now, what's cool is on the Alliance side, you get a pleasant surprise from this, but I have a feeling it's not going to go that way this time. And if it does, I'll be actually kind of surprised. So here you go. Let's go ahead and turn this in with Taskmaster Gornek.
Loktar.
So, surviving in a savage land.
Kambe gave me the report, Commander. You truly are the champion of the Horde.
For the Horde.
All right. And yeah, unfortunately, I didn't think that this was going to happen unless it was Alliance only. So, if you're Alliance, you actually do have Admiral Taylor's ghost visit your outpost, and you can get him as a garrison follower. If he does visit our garrison, I would be very surprised, just because I really don't think that they're going to let that happen for a Horde commander. But yeah, it was a really awesome thing to have Admiral Taylor at least as a follower, or his ghost as a follower in your garrison. That's pretty awesome. But that's already 2 chapters today, and unfortunately, we've run out of time. So when we get back on Friday, we will continue the questing experience in Spires of Iraq. See you guys then. Oh, and before we go, let's actually go ahead and turn in these missions and see what the heck happened. So, I completely almost forgot again. Break their chains. Kala, yay! She did it, and she got us some garrison resources. Free labor. Smack. Boom. And yay, there you go. And we got the Tormented Girdle. Great Migration. Lokra. More resources, and then finally Siobhan Sightings. This is with Mulverick. Yay, we leveled up Mulverick. And additional XP for him. So that's pretty much all we can do. So once again, thank you guys so much for watching. When we get back on Friday, we will continue questing in the Spies of Iraq. See you guys then.